Yo, what is up guys, Dimeo's back with a brand new video, and we're back with a different type of video today. Not some Call of Duty World War II, as you may have noticed that the gameplay didn't actually come in, but in today's video, we are doing something a little bit different. I am going to be making a video of my top 10 best/favorite montages of all time. It doesn't matter who uploaded it, it doesn't matter. This is the top 10 best montages of all time, in my opinion. I am super passionate about montages. When I watch a montage, there is sort of an emotional attachment I feel to specific montages, and whenever I think of them or when I watch them back, they're so amazing to me. I could watch them a billion times and I never ever get bored of them. And so I thought to myself, let's make a video of my top 10 favorite montages. I've got a list in front of me, but first of all, let's get into the honorable mentions, because I couldn't fit all of my favorite montages into this top 10 list. There are so many. It was extremely difficult for me to put these in order. I did try my best to put them in order. I don't exactly know how well people are going to take it, because your top 10 list could be completely different, but keep in mind that this is my opinion of what the top 10 best montages are. So keep that in mind before you critique me in the comments, because I know that some people are going to be like, oh, this montage doesn't belong here, or all this stuff. Let's get into it. If I do get extremely passionate about this, especially the closer we get to the #1 spot, you know exactly why, because these montages mean a shit ton to me. It's funny because I didn't even make the montages. I wasn't even part of these montages. But I don't know, there's just something about them. I love them so fucking much. But anyway, as I said, let's get into the honorable mentions. To begin with the honorable mentions, I couldn't put these on the list. I don't know, they didn't come up to the standard, or at least they didn't beat any in the actual top 10 list. It's a shame. I really wanted to put these on. To be honest, I could have made a top 15, but that would have just been so ridiculously difficult to put in order. So we're just gonna go with these 5 that I have right here. In the honorable mentions, we have the Rebirth Teamtage that Red actually put out quite recently, to be honest. The Phase 2 mil and the 3 mil subscriber Teamtage, because in my opinion, even the 3 mil was absolutely incredible, and I personally think it is one of the greatest montages of all time. A lot of people thought it was really underwhelming. I loved it. I thought it was brilliant. Soaring in Style 50, classic, just fucking classic. I love Soaring in Style 50. I think it's absolutely incredible. All the Soaring in Styles are just really good. Soar, such an amazing team, but Soaring in Style 50, that 50, man, it is so good. And the last one, the GFS Teamtage by Team Scarce during the Phase 1 challenge. All of these could have made the list. All of them could have made the list, but the top 10 are just a little bit better. Now, for the top 10, I am actually going to be putting like little clips of the montages in after I talk about them and tell you guys why I love these montages so much, just so you guys can get a good feel. I'll try and get a few of the best parts, and of course I'll have all the links in the description to every single one of these teamtages or montages in order in the description. So if you guys found a montage that you haven't heard of, definitely go check them out, because these are the best in my opinion. But anyway, those are the honorable mentions out of the way. Let's get in the #10 spot. Let's get into this top 10, starting it nice and strong. Number 10, Example 5 by Sprat. Now honestly, it is so difficult to put this at number 10 because Example 5 is just so incredible. Oh my god, I'm just getting so flustered right now. I'm so fucking excited to be talking about these. I'm getting so fucking passionate about this. Ooh, I need to fucking calm down. You can tell that I'm just getting so excited talking about this. But anyway, Example 5 at the #10 spot. Such an incredible montage by Sprat. In my opinion, Sprat is in the top 5 or maybe even top 3 best snipers of all time in the Call of Duty community. Probably the #1 best sniper of all time. Nobody even comes close to this person is iReaps. Unfortunately, iReaps is just kind of not around anymore, but iReaps, the best sniper of all time in the community. Sprat is seriously one of the greatest players in history in Call of Duty, and he put out Example 5, which is a Black Ops 1 montage, and it is so fucking incredible and amazing in every single way. Black Ops 1, arguably one of the most difficult Call of Duties to snipe on of all time, but Sprat somehow managed to put the most insane clips ever on that game, all into one montage, and it just came out absolutely incredibly. So Example 5, #10 spot. But anyway, I need to tone it down a little bit. I need to calm down. Let's get into the number 9 spot. In the number 9 spot, we have Sniping with Style 3 by FaZe Clan. Of course, the almighty FaZe Clan, the biggest team in the world, Sniping with Style 3. Now, I seriously considered changing this with Sniping with Style 2 because Sniping with Style 2 is more of a classic. It is a much older Teamtage. The song is super nostalgic. It's a very, very good song. It's also made by Macklemore, the song, and seriously, Sniping with Style 2 and Sniping with Style 3, it's so difficult to pick which one is better because Sniping with Style 3 was Black Ops 3, Sniping with Style 2 was Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 2 is my baby. I can't. But as much as I do love Modern Warfare 2, and it is my favorite Call of Duty, I think Sniping with Style 3 is better just because the clips are so ridiculously insane in Sniping with Style 3. The editing is just, it's perfect. It's just amazing. It's so fucking good. And so I personally think that Sniping with Style 3 is just a little bit better than Sniping with Style 2, which is difficult for me to say because, man, it's really difficult to put Sniping with Style 3 above such a classic like Sniping with Style 2, especially since it was Modern Warfare 2. But I hope you guys can understand, it's just incredible. If you haven't watched it, in the description, as I said, all of these will be in the description, but you need to go watch all of these.
When the song and the hour, knock at the door, I let them in. Hair and makeup now, red carpet and tan. She covers up my freckles, concealer on my chin. I look orange, but she swears that it's natural with my skin. The show is starting, they take me to my seat.
Anyway, in the number 8 spot, we have the #Red montage by FaZe. Again, a lot of these montages will be by FaZe. It's so good. There's nothing you can really say about it. There were 2 incredible artists used for the songs. We have John Bellion and Logic, just great fucking duo to put into a montage. And it was basically the beginning of Red Reserve. This is what announced the team. This is when we first heard of Red from FaZe, and it's just such an incredible montage, perfectly edited. The clips are just undeniably amazing. They are so fucking good, and that's why I put it in the number 8 spot. There's nothing extraordinary that, you know, I can say about this compared to Example 5 or Sniping with Style 3, but still, this Teamtage definitely deserved the number 8 spot in my opinion, and I thought it was it's seriously one of the greatest montages of all time. I could go back and watch it, and I won't be bored. I'm pretty sure I've watched that montage at least 1,000 times, man. It's just super spicy, so good.
Back again, like I never left. Had to take a breath, cause Nikki been fucking with me hardcore. God damn, that's my fucking jam.
But anyway, up next, in the number 7 spot, we have Montages 2 million subscriber montage. Oh my god, sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. Ooh! In the number 7 spot, we have Montages 2 million subscriber montage. I have no words for this. It is seriously one of the greatest solo montages of all time. Pomage is just, he's like Sprat. He's literally the exact same as Sprat. He is one of the greatest snipers of all time. In my opinion, when it comes to best snipers of all time, it goes iReaps, Pomage, Sprat. They are the best. They're the best. That's it. No competition. But Pomage's 2 million subscriber montage, there is a specific reason why I love this montage so much. It's because it's an emotional montage. I am a huge sucker for emotional montages. Emotional songs, emotional editing. It just fits so well in this montage because it is about him hitting 2 million subscribers. That's an emotional time for a YouTuber. When someone hits 2 million subscribers, or just any milestone in general, it is an emotional time in a YouTuber's career. Hitting 2 million subs is a huge milestone, and I personally love this montage. You'll see it in the little preview that I give you guys. It's just emotional, and it just, honestly, the amount of times I've wanted to cry watching this montage, especially at the part that I'm going to put in this video, it's just incredible. Some of his greatest clips of all time, if not his greatest clips of all time, and honestly, it's just so amazing. Check it out if you haven't already. In the number 6 spot, we have Obey's original Infinite montage. Now, this montage, I actually wonder if a lot of you guys have seen it, because it's not as big as the ones that you see on this list. It doesn't have millions of views, or I don't think it has millions of views. I'm actually going to check right now. Yeah, it doesn't even have 500,000 views, which by no means is bad. That's still incredible. But Infinite, oh my god, years ago, before some of the montages that are on this list came out, I thought this was the second best montage of all time. The clips in this montage, I just can't believe that humans have the capability to hit clips like this. The clips are all amazing. The editing is not too much. It's just right. But the reason I love Infinite so much, and the reason it has such a special place here in my little nipple, it is because this montage is a dramatic montage. I am a huge sucker for dramatic montages. Montages that use dramatic music. I get hard, man. Oh, it's quite an old montage. It's a few years old, but seriously, if you have not watched this montage already, you need to go watch it. I'm going to say that for every single one of these, because this is seriously one of the greatest montages of all time. It takes the number 6 spot. It's so fucking amazing, and we have like original members like Agony in it. Like Agony used to be in Obey, and you'll see a load of his clips in there. It's honestly, I can't fucking contain myself. But anyway, enough talk about Infinite. It is seriously one of my favorite montages of all time. It takes the number 6 spot, but when it comes to the number 5 spot, you guys all know what this montage is. If you don't know what this montage is, and you are in the sniping trickshotting community, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, man. I'm disappointed. Seriously, in the number 5 spot, the FaZe 1 million teamtage. Absolute classic. Again, if you haven't watched this, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, man. Like, it's just a classic. It's one of the greatest montages of all time. Easily top 5. If it is not the number 5 spot, it is definitely somewhere in the top 5. Such an amazing montage. You need to go watch it. It's a classic. I don't know when it came out. I'm actually going to search that up really quick. When did this come out? This montage came out all the way back in 2012. October 8, 2012. This was right before Black Ops 2 was released. So that just gives you an idea to how much of a classic montage this was. Like, Black Ops 2 wasn't even released. It's mainly Modern Warfare 2, which just makes it so amazing. Modern Warfare 2, my baby, goes down in history as my favorite Call of Duty of all time. 8.8 million views. If you haven't seen this already, you are seriously living under a rock or something. But anyway, let's hop into the number 4 spot, and again with another classic. It's an Ilcam, and I'm pretty sure you guys know, just based off of what I said, which Ilcam it is. It's Ilcam 38. Guys, come on. Ilcam 38 with logic, like seriously, what montage just defines the trickshotting community? When it comes to trickshotting, Ilcam's 38 is just, oh my god, I'm getting emotional. I'm gonna come, guys. Be right back. I gotta go get a tissue. I'm gonna come. Oh, guys, I just need to calm down. I'm getting so emotional just looking back on all these. But seriously, Ilcam's 38. Like, what do I have to say about this? It's just, oh. In my opinion, when it comes to just trickshotting by itself, because a lot of these other montages that are coming up in the 3rd all the way up to the 1st spot, they're not just specifically trickshotting montages. But when it comes to montages or teamtages that are just specifically trickshotting, not sniper clips, just trickshotting by themselves, Ilcam's 38 is the greatest trickshotting montage of all time. It's a classic. It's got logic in it logic. This has to be the greatest trickshotting montage of all time. It takes the number 4 spot. But anyway, enough of me coming over Ilcam's 38. Ooh. One album, worldwide, and fuck whoever doubt him. Logic. But anyway, in the number 3 spot, is a montage that actually doesn't even have any gameplay in it. No actual gameplay footage, and me just saying that might give you an idea to what montage I'm talking about, but it is the Pomage movie, the one that was edited by Nicky HD. It is... when it comes to montages that are just editing, this is the greatest edited montage of all time on YouTube. There is no other Call of Duty montage that has better editing than this, because there is no gameplay footage in it. Every single frame in this video was recreated by Nicky HD. Like, how the fuck does anybody get that good at editing? I have no idea. This shit doesn't belong on YouTube. This shit belongs in cinemas, man. Like, seriously, I don't know what to say. To give you guys context of how incredible this montage was edited and how good of a job Nicky HD did, the day it was uploaded, David Vonderhaar actually tweeted at Nicky HD offering her a job to work at Treyarch because of how good this montage is. And apparently, according to him, he's watched it 6+ times when he tweeted that montage, and he also cried when he watched it. Vonderhaar himself, the bald-headed eagle, man! Ooh, David Vonderhaar, I love you so much. I can't wait until you come back in 2018 with the next Treyarch installment. But anyway, enough about the number 3 spot. Let's get into the number 2 spot. And originally, the number 2 spot was actually my number 1 spot until the number 1 spot came out, which was actually a montage from recently. But anyway, let's focus on what number 2 is. In the number 2 spot, and I'd say about a year ago, or just over a year ago, this was my number 1 spot. Because when it comes solely down to just clips, this montage has the greatest clips in a team Taj, period. There is no other montage on YouTube that has better clips than this one. And the montage I'm talking about, it is the sequel to the number 6 spot, Obeys Infinite 2. Oh, boys, I'm gonna have a migraine. This is the greatest montage, clips-wise. I know I've said that already so many times, but some of you guys may have not even watched this. I'm actually gonna check how many views it has really quick. Yes, some of you guys might not even have watched this video. This video doesn't even have 700,000 views. If you haven't watched this video, you need to go watch this montage. This is the greatest montage in terms of clips of all time. No contest. I'm gonna give you guys a little preview of the montage right here at the end of me talking about this, and if you guys like what you see there, click the link in the description. It's the best montage clips wise, so just please watch it. But anyway, in the number 1 spot, and some of you guys might actually be mad at me because this isn't a classic. This isn't the greatest Call of Duty montage in terms of clips. You guys might be mad at me, but in the number 1 spot, we have The Return by FaZe. I'm actually going to cry. Every single time I watch this montage, I feel like I'm going to cry. It's not the best because it's dramatic, or because it makes me emotional when I watch it, or because it has the best clips of all time, or because it's a classic, because it's not even a classic. But the reason this takes the number 1 spot for me, you know what, fuck it, I need to take my hood off, this is serious. The reason this montage takes the number 1 spot is because I can only describe this montage with one word, and no other montage in the Call of Duty community has ever made me describe it with this word. This montage, it's beautiful. I take this shit a little bit too seriously. This montage is nothing short but just beautiful. The editing is seriously one of the most beautifully edited videos I've ever seen on YouTube. Yeah, that takes the number 1 spot. In my opinion, that's the greatest Call of Duty montage ever to have come out up to this point. It's just beautiful. But anyway guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. I don't know if you guys agree with this list. Of course, if you don't agree, make your own list in the comments. I am so interested to see what you guys have to say. If you guys agree with me, tell me. If you don't, let me know in the comments. I want to know all this stuff. But that's pretty much the list, guys. I'll have my last video run up across the screen. If you haven't checked that out already, definitely make sure to check it out. And remember, the link is in the description to all of these montages. If you haven't checked any of them out, you need to go watch them. It's so important that you do. But anyway, guys, enough rambling from me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.